Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 24 Tornado Mode, and today we've got an Italian role-playing coming up along with season break, but of course you can see we had mechanical failure from the last role-playing in Belgium, which is so unfortunate, so I put a brand new part on my control trolley. Obviously, we have to plot it will mean I get 10 this place penalty. So that means I need to finish higher as I can so I don't drop too far down. And I went for a new update on aerodynamic, and some update will be coming in before we go in Italy. And obviously, with what happened in Belgium, there is no bad confidence. The reason behind that is because we actually got really good pay. Me and George Russell were like that with each other, so I knew we got a chance to do really good work with each other. We had to do another update on the ability, but it has been failed. So obviously none of them will be coming in until after Italy. Unfortunately, there's no update which start that they had failed, which is obviously not really good. So we are going to go ahead and get ready to back on to the Italian long plane.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
Now, preparing ourselves for the Monte long plane. Obviously, as you can see, I'm looking, but also being cheated and waving at the fans that are, here to watch me and watch this team. So obviously, with the penalty we're gonna get, my hope from where I want to basically finish in the qualifying top 5, but at that lob it'll be P15 at best, which is obviously an ideal world the two players to be in, especially with being the fastest car. I don't want to get held up by anybody, you know what I mean? But you can see I'm being fairly cheating with Pierre Jack as I let him by to get the slipstream off him, but he's doing it a little bit slower, so I had to try not to overleash my braking points, my acceleration, all that short. So I had to try to stay behind him, but all to stay in the slipstream, because to be fair, I can recover time for being in the slipstream, so that's obviously a good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and trot the line. I'm gonna get P4, which is positive, not that P7 2-1. But George not that P13. But hopefully we come back up. I think we could have done really well if I didn't get into, the slipstream of Pierre Jackson. But now we are finishing our section 1, and we actually took the line, came section. So there's a difference by being stuck behind Jackson than be on my own. You know what I mean? And Russell survive with Endo, Faxi, Carlo, Ollie, and Lucas Hanona are the bottom 5 that are out of 2-1, unfortunately for them. And for me, now beginning our third one in 2-2 to allow the Parabola Taller. Obviously feeling really good, feeling positive about the car. Got no complaint on it as we took the line. We got on third with Neto has beaten me in third place. That's impressive. And the bottom 5 is Albon, Matt Verstappen, Kevin, Oxford, and Sergio Perez are out in 2-2. Matt Verstappen is out. That is absolutely shambles over in the Red Bull as I took the line into the first line, got myself up but not to P8 unfortunately. But it's 2-3. If I don't finish higher, that's where I am now. I've been up all the way down to P18 with 10 place penalty. So hopefully I come back low and get back to the top. Obviously with top 5 finish to start with, to be honest with you, that is the way to be P7. So we're going to do another run, but we have to call out lap. So yeah, Matt Verstappen, absolutely shocking from him. I have no idea what happened to him. The car for him definitely did not work out. With times it's unfortunate for like Matt, who obviously wanted to try and retain the World Championship for this season, but it's likely going to go down to me, Russell, Charles Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly, Landa, and Otto Piastri, 6 rather, basically by Matt is basically that, I think so. So obviously now we're going to talk the line, hopefully we get into please be the competition, that's all I care about, P4, which means I'll look that the P14 and George Russell is currently in P6. It's not a positive qualifier with 8 about on third place. Charles Leclerc is on the pole at home though, with Pierre Gasly closing out with 1-2 final lockout.
We're back in Italy once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. And what a great race is in store for us today, here at the oldest circuit on the calendar, which hosted its first race all the way back in 1922. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6 mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Joe, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Verstappen, Daniel, Albon, Tsunoda, Behrman, Sainz, Vesti, Enzo Fittipaldi. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car. And they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
As we are now getting ready to crack on the Italian rampant, obviously the tension is now all-time high, especially with coming to more second half of the season right now, with Italian rampant kicking off the second part of the season. I need to get at best top 5 finish to try and stay in a complete for the World Championship, along with try to beat Ferrari as they are our main rival with the McLaren and George Russell, who's actually in a good position right now. Hopefully George to go in there and join the party and start find a lot so I can catch up really quickly. I don't want to stay behind for a long period of time. I'd like to try to get into approximately top 7 before the pit to hopefully we can achieve that today as we all line up to the waiting for the 5 red lights as both Ferrari and Ferrari now underway with the fantastic start. But Ocon, who had the pretty positive start, same for Lewis Hamilton as Ocon took the top. Hamilton and Lando Norris sneaked by on the left and tried to overtake Ocon, already overtaken Lewis Hamilton, but sincerely standing, Ocon remained third place, with me had the pretty good start as well. I'm going to try to get myself on the left and get overtake for P10, making basically double overtake, which is good. We have moved up 4 places, and that's obviously really positive. But here's a replay of what happened with Oscar Piastri. We had a good start. I noticed that when I was going. Max Verstappen also had a good start, but they've been held up by the Audi, who had the bad start, and that explains how I got that 2 overtake, then made another 2 overtake, making 4 overtake in one jump, which obviously really good. So that's obviously something I like to try and make the most of it. So I need to get up in play quickly as I can. And we've got Pierre Gasly, who is the leading man in the Ferrari right now, and Leclerc won't finish behind Pierre Gasly. Oscar Piastri has overtaken Max Verstappen, but in fact after overtaking him. But here's a replay. We find out that Matt actually overtook the Piastri, going on the right side, overtaking him. Then the Piastri, got involved later on, which just been happened, and we overtaken the place back up in P14, and we got using P10, who's obviously traded down Sergio Perez, and got Nico Hulkenberg, who's up in P8, so Nico is having really good racing so far. Albon tried to get through on Matt, should have tried to pull it off, and we got two replays during the same time as both Ferrari are battling out with each other, and I'm trying to get into the right side to overtake both cars of Perez and Nico Hulkenberg, as me and Nico overtaking Perez. I had to try to overtake Nico Hulkenberg. All of this fight is going on, which is obviously so crazy. I'm trying to keep up the best that I can. Got Charles Leclerc on the left. I'm going for the move on the inside and trying to get through, knowing what exactly has successfully defending really well again to Charles Leclerc, staying in the lead in the Ferrari. We got X-Man Ocon, who's looking quite quick, and that's quite surprising considering his teammate, who's down P15 right now, who's just overtaken Max Verstappen. Did not see that happen at the moment. And we got Leclerc, who's going on the right side, get the overtake done, yes, he will, overtaken Pierre Gasly, now into the lead for the Ferrari, and I know everybody prefer Charles Leclerc to win, not Gasly, but everybody loves Charles Leclerc the most. And we got a lot top from Gasly, and Ocon has gone through for the third place, and Hulkenberg, me and Hulkenberg were fighting with each other as well, but Leclerc, he now started dominating space. Than to Gasly and locked up and slowed down the time a little bit with Albon. Ocon, he got me looking for the move, and Hulkenberg on the right side of going for the middle. Hulkenberg went straight through or had the break out early. As those want to make a massive collision. I'm thinking long game. I don't care about a short game. I want to go long, so I had to back down from that, and that was so surprising from Nico made it that big move, and we got Ocon, who now battled it out with Charles Leclerc on the left, and they are doing wheel-to-wheel racing in the straight line on the pit lane straight. Ocon is now in the lead. Gasly to get himself involved up in P2, but will Gasly get ahead of X-Man Ocon? He former teammate rivalry as well, as they are now going side by side. Ocon remain in the lead, and now Hulkenberg and I are fighting each other, which is something I don't want to have, because I'm trying to fight George, not Nico. And Nico is a lot lower in terms of performance car, but it's really good performances so far for Nico Hulkenberg, and it's quite surprising to see he has to do himself battling with me, which is just taking the blood out of my own mouth, you know what I'm saying? But now we got Jordan Russell in P7. He had an unfortunate start, that's for sure. He now had to try to catch slow and Hamilton before he actually fight for the podium spot. And we got Pierre Gasly trying to go on the left, but had to back out as Ocon done a good job defending that position, that racing line, forcing Gasly to back out from it, and that far I fired the core up to Jordan Russell as Ocon is now got Gasly coming back low on the left, but unfortunately targeting once again. But now on the right side, he might be able to go a long way on that. Looks like he will. Gasly now back in the lead, and Ocon is now in P2, with Charles Leclerc staying in P3, which is unfortunate for Charles Leclerc, but he can still get through anyway. He's not that far away from the car ahead, and we've got moves now trying to find the timing to overtake Jordan Russell, because I feel like I'm a lot quicker than Jordan Russell, and we've got Ocon, who's done a move to try to do it. Leclerc has gone for the move, and like the outside, overtaken Ocon. Ocon tried to sneak in the inside of Gasly. He backed out so much. Leclerc just went for the move, but like the outside, took the opportunity on that one. Leclerc now P2 with Gasly staying in the lead P1. Ocon up to P3, but there's still a chance for Ocon to overtake Charles Leclerc, but Charles Leclerc will get the DR, so therefore will help Charles try to pull away a little bit. And we've got me, who's now going for the move on Jordan Russell, hopefully we're going through the middle, like the needle, overtaking two cars in one corner. caught up behind Lewis Hamilton and Russell had followed though and overtaken Lance Stroll. Fantastic work as a team that was. I saw the opportunity just went for and I was so happy I managed to pull it off and we're on board with Sergio Powder, who just what Hulkenberg has locked up and locked the plate down to P11 within P9 it's now down on P11. So unfortunate for Nicola Hulkenberg and now in lap 7 we got Jackson and Leclerc are battle with each other. I'm going for the move on Lewis Hamilton on the right, making overtaking now the outside. Get the move done on Lewis Hamilton. Leclerc is now in the lead with Jackson Sutton Ocon third. They are obviously really battling with each other like a lot, and that's obviously what helped everything to come together for the win. Pretty much from P8 all the way to the top, got a chance for the win. Made it 3 miles, Ocon knowing right, made it 2 miles. Made it move on Leclerc now, overtaken Gasly. But till he gets to exit, looks like he knows. Gasly saved in the lead, Ocon up in P2. That is so much fighting between the Williams and the Ferrari. But couple tournament later, Ocon saw the opportunity with the other, on the right side and overtaken Pierre Gasly. It's back and forth type of a fight between Ocon and Gasly pretty much. When Leclerc the lead, he gets overtaken by Gasly, then Ocon overtakes Gasly. These like them, they are just knowing what they're doing, working as a team, but it's definitely not working out for them, and everybody is now so close to each other, to overtaking each other a little bit tougher. Would you like to be brave about the combination with your overtake timing, and that's the main goal to do right now. At Lando Norris on the right, I'm doing on the left, make it 3 miles for Ocon and both Ferrari. Ocon in the lead at the moment. Gasly knowing well, Leclerc looks like he didn't, but Gasly saved him, robbed the P2 lead with Leclerc third place, and that is absolutely fantastic fighting right there. No contact made whatsoever. I'm enjoying for the move on the left. Overtaken Lando Norris up in P4, like I said earlier, or had to be brave, combination to be able to make a further listing overtake in order to try and pull it up away, because the more this goes on, where everyone's so close with each other, it's very unlikely any position will be changed, which makes it more of a boring racing. That's why I'm trying to get through quickly, so I should pull away and not get involved in a boring racing. As I don't off the curb too hot, hit a hand the bad bite and play, and that obviously didn't do good for me and Lando Norris. Now got himself side by side. Gasly gonna go through the left side to try to overtake Ocon, but now the side by side as we're coming out the final corner, we see the next lap 10 now, and that racing is on for the lead going to turn 1. Leclerc gets the other to go lead. I'm on the right side. Ocon basically cut me off, had the massive wobble, had the brake so much. We are going nearly 200 miles per hour. I'm braking like that in danger. I managed to control it, which is good, but I'm getting on the end for sure as I'm going on the left. Try to get the overtake on now. Esteban Ocon Leclerc now in the lead, but I didn't notice that Gasly sat and play, and Lando Norris just watched me make an overtake on Esteban Ocon up the P3. We can definitely for sure say we are very, very brave with how we are racing, and the car is extremely quick, which is something very pleased about. But unfortunately, Ocon is a lot faster than I am, as you can see. Just overtaking me with no problem whatsoever. No, the other, he literally just got in the slipstream and gone by really quick, and we got Leclerc, who had just gone in for, I believe, the hard tire, potentially, but he's now in, maybe try to cover up a position that he's fighting for, which is P2, and now just the overtaking the P2 now, but Leclerc has gone in, so hopefully we will have a good, timing where we should try and not make sure we lose too much time to Leclerc, as Ocon is now doing to lose his place to Lando Norris. He also did have a little wobble against me. I didn't care. I want him to schedule against me, but what he just done, I was not happy. But this time I did it on the racing line, where it's not illegal anyway. And now another has now done for the move on the inside line, and now the parabola. He just overtaken me, but it doesn't matter. I want to go in. But unfortunately, Lando also has gone in, so I can't get myself ahead of Lando Norris, which sucks so much. But we all have now gone in, Gasly then, Lando then, I believe Hamilton in, got me in, so more cars gone in as well. Leclerc is somewhere we're looking out for because he went in a lap early. Can he make that cover up? A lot more advantage for him to pull away a lot more, but it looks like he might not be able to do it. As you can see him steaming down the lap. I'm on the right, he's gonna get side by side, but it looks like I've beaten him to it as he looked basically 2, maybe 3 places down, so he might get back into P2. So that's unfortunate for Charles Leclerc, and I'm now going to try to get the overtake done on Lando Norris, and we're rushing on board with Charles Leclerc, who's rushing me, overtaking Lando Norris with no problem whatsoever. Leclerc on the left, turning going around the inside into the outside, the overtake done on Lando Norris. Looks like he will, yes he does. Got a very good exit on that one, and Lewis Hamilton is going to get himself involved the fight and get the overtake on Lando Norris at the arc side by side. Will Hamilton be the late one to the break on the inside line? Looks like he will. Hamilton has moved up to P4, and Ocon, who had a good fight earlier, he now locked the P6. He lost too much time, as you can see. He tried to get low with both tires ahead. He can't do it. There's no chance for overtake for Esteban Ocon, and Lando Norris, he now jumped up back ahead for the P4, but Hamilton will try to get himself back low, and Esteban Ocon is gonna follow low. Hamilton and overtaking Lando Norris as well. So McLaren is not quit as we know it, and we're on board with Charles Leclerc, who's watching his teammate getting overtaken by me, who obviously we are. There's a bit like in this race, and basically in this championship, we are fighting for the world championship, and I'm now in the lead, going from P14 up to P1. It's exceptional rating so far, and Leclerc has now gone up to P2. Maybe Leclerc is the one who can actually try and beat me the best. Out of that, you might not be able to beat me. And here's a replay in lap 16 where Ocon has overtaken Lewis Hamilton, moved up into P4. So that's how it happened. And Lando has also overtaken Hamilton as well. Leclerc has gone by, and obviously let him by. You can see I moved up to the left to let Leclerc get the slipstream and try to play a long game towards the end, because I want to try so close as much as I can without, having to allow the car behind that to catch up. That's basically what I'm planning, but unfortunately, we have a lot of time to Charles Leclerc, but me and Jack are fighting too much with each other. Therefore, Leclerc pulled 2 seconds ahead, so hopefully we get back though, and I also let Jack see by get the DRS. Hopefully this time it will work, unlike what happened to Charles Leclerc, which that feeling was a mistake. I should have put more defense in that one, but I didn't. But this time, I'm gonna go and try again. I'm going with my gut, and instead, try again. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You get unlucky on it. So hopefully this plan will work out as we come around the final quarter of the parabola. And I'm now going to get the slipstream, and I will also get the DRS, and hopefully I get overtaken on Gasly and get a lot more closer to Charles Leclerc, as that is obviously my main goal. And Ocon has overtaken Lando Norris. They are fighting with each other as well. That's why you can see the position has been changed. But Russell, who's unfortunately down P8, he basically lost 2 places from the start, and he's still in, not in a high place, unfortunately. But we still got about 8 laps. A lot can change with those 8 laps. Hamilton has now overtaken Lando Norris, making his way up to P5. Can he catch Esteban Ocon? Who knows? Aston Martin sure doesn't look quick today, as well as Williams. But that's obviously really surprising, but we pull basically 4 seconds ahead of Esteban Ocon, which is good. And that they have now done a for the move, and now they are on the right side, overtaken up to P2. So now I try and work hard to catch up if I can. Hamilton has overtaken Alton. George Russell is doing for the move, making double overtake on Lando and Land slow. George Russell has now moved up to P6, completing a fantastic overtake. That was the good overtake for George Russell, and Alton now overtaken Hamilton. Russell has also overtaken Lewis Hamilton as well, but can Russell overtaken Esteban Alton till he finds the gap to go through this team mode. Alton remained in P4 with Russell in P5, and Hamilton did also locked up. It looks like he might have unlocked up or he break the long timing, and that obviously not put himself in a good position against Lando Norris, who's still behind him. Good thing for Lewis Hamilton. But for me, with Sean Peatley, like I said, I'm going to try and see if I can get overtake done. Because obviously, I need that, DR that slipstream to try to catch up to Charles Leclerc. Because I want the win, I need the win after obviously what happened in Belgium, which been my like to win. So hopefully we can try salvage that for the Italian Grand Prix. So got George Russell on the left, making a move on the right, making a nice overtake on Esteban Ocon, moved up to P4, completed third and fourth place on Mercedes, which helped in the Construction Championship for sure. But Ocon still got a chance to overtake George Russell though, and I'm now going to make a move on Pierre Gasly, hopefully with no issue whatsoever, with Slipstream and DR making my move on the left side, get a lot more closer to Charles Leclerc, which is good, and now I can try and get touchdowns of time and get the DR on the leader, which I just did in lap 26. I'm now doing for the move on the left side and try to overtake Charles Leclerc if I can. I'm going to give him the much space that I can without losing time, and I'm now back in the lead of the Italian Grand Prix with Ocon, who just overtaken George Russell. We still got 1.5 lap to go, basically. There's still time for Russell to get his way back into P4I. From now on, I'm not going to let Charles Leclerc or Gasly by that easily, so I need to defend with everything I can, but also try to recharge my ER. But you also see there's a rain dropping down now, which will not be good. I'm hoping it doesn't affect my racing towards the end as Leclerc now put it up on the left side. I'm going late on the brake and re-overtake my lead. I was like, perfect timing, I'm going for it, and we pull a bit of a good time gap. Do I have little breathing room, but unfortunately he still gets the other. We can't stop so much. I'm doing replay here with the Piastri, who overtaken Lewis Hamilton. Unfortunately, that is the bad news for Lewis Hamilton. He moved in P4, dropping all the way down to P7 now. I believe that time to start for Lewis Hamilton or the Piastri, who's beaten Lando Norris, who's in P9. Lando had the bad rating so far right now, but we are starting our final lap, and both Ferrari are determined to do something about it, and Leclerc on the right try to get it way low, but I was like, no, you're not getting me, putting my elbow out, defending as much as I can. Russell at the same, making a move, try to get me on Esteban Ocon, but Ocon, being Ocon quick car, I love the thing, managed himself staying for the P4 position, as you can see down P10, and Dalborn is in P10. We look further down to the bottom, we've got 2D and up, which is Matt Verstappen and Lance Stroll. The both drivers are out. Bad day for the Red Bull and bad day for Lance Stroll. Hamilton P7 not doing too bad so far, I guess. And we've got Esteban Ocon, who now joined the hat to put everything on the defense again. George Russell as he faced the right, making move on the left till they get through on Esteban Ocon, knowing well he just missed the timing of the gap, so unfortunately stays behind Esteban Ocon, but now making another opportunity once again on the left, and re-overtake for the P4 on Esteban Ocon. They are real to real right now, doing well the parabola. George Lottie now back in P4. I just won the Italian Grand Prix, but I voted on Oton till they made the last minute. Yes, Tim Will, he overtaken Russell, but the timing, the standing has not changed. Russell managed to stay P4. Wow, how did that work?
There it is then, victory in the Italian Grand Prix, an historic race and an achievement they can be immensely proud of.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Yeah, baby, we got a win of the Italian Grand Prix. Wow, this is Soldier P14 up to P1 and Leclerc second place. Who's fighting under the safety hand for sure, and that's same for Pierre that we are celebrating the performances today. But I think our main focus actually shift to George Russell and Ocon, as Ocon actually did make the last minute overtake on George Russell for the P4, but Russell managed to stay up in P4. So we check the replay if Ocon did cross the finishing line. I know he did finish ahead than Russell, but he did that double check for sure later on. So George, Lance, Stroll and Matt are at the end. Unfortunately for them, I've now got 18 points to Lando. Now, they turned out Lando was actually in the fight for the championship. I completely forgot he was in the fight with how he performed today, so that's a bit bad for Lando. Not good for him. And we got 1 point behind Ferrari in Construction Championship, which is massive for us. I like that, but Russell didn't lose his play, I guess, but he will be dropping down to P5. We make that into 2 or 3 point gap. So I wonder what actually did happen on that moment where Ocon overtaken Russell on the finishing line, which is absolutely crazy how it didn't happen for Ocon, but we are now getting ready to go over the back to Grand Prix. But obviously we want to try and do the same thing again to perform it in and try and quickly narrow down the gap to our leader. To hear the replay of the moment. So Ocon, you can see the finish line just in the moment in time, and there's the finish line. Ocon clearly was show over the time of the overtake over the gap, so overtaking Russell. So I don't know why they had to change, but we're going to end it here, and I'll see you next episode for the back to Grand Prix. So thanks for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do you love it? Appreciate it, and peace out.